This is Gafin with Caleb. Doo doo doo. Alright, so our website is functional. Let's make it pretty full. What we're gonna add a banner across the top, and I'll show you how we can change the color of the website too. So you can make it as beautiful or as funky as you want. It is your website. So the first thing I want to do is make this banner, this custom banner first. So you need to get back into your Google Drive, into your class website folder, and then you're going to click that red new button. And within that red new button, we want to create a new Google drawing. And this is going to have a checkered background. It's pretty faint, but that's a good thing. That means it's a transparent background. And we're not going to get a funky white block behind our banner or anything like that. Now, what we want a nice rectangle shape. So we want to go to File, and we want to go down to Page Setup. And we're going to change it from a standard 4:3 down to a custom. We're going to change the units of measurement from inches to pixels, and we want it to be 980 by 150. And click that blue OK. So there, now we got a nice long rectangle. And from here, we can change the background. I can right-click it and change the background color to whatever color you want. Purple looks great. And instead of now I need some words here that say something like Mr. Nielsen's class across it. But instead of just going in and adding a text box, I'm going to insert word art just to make it stand out a little bit. So Mr. Nielsen's class. And right now it's in boring Arial font, but I can change it to something cool like Chewy. Sure, Chewy looks great. Alright, kind of fit it in here. Make it look. What's cool about Google Drawing, it gives you these red lines that pop up when you try to move your box around. So when it's red and you see that red line going across, that means it's centered perfectly that way. And then there we go, I got a perfect center up and down, left to right. So I'm going to put it just like that. So I have Mr. Nielsen's class across. And I can change the font color. So I can go to the paint bucket and I can make it really stand out with some... Oh, that's really ugly. That's still ugly, but okay, there we go. Mr. Nielsen's class, and I can change the line color that's going around it. Oh yeah, that's really bad. And then I can go to line weight so that just makes it stand out a little bit. So there is a terrible class banner. Yours will be much better than mine. But there's Mr. Nielsen's class going across the top. If you want to get really fancy, you can add like a little text box down below, whatever. And this is, you can like change the year, or sorry, put in the school year, just make it fit, so 2016, 2017, and then just make the text box fit in there somewhere. There we go. It's untitled right now. Title it class banner, whatever you're going to find easy. Title line test delete. Now this I do have to save. So I'm going to go to File, and we're actually going to download it. So we'll go to File, Download As, and download it as a PNG. That's going to go right into your download folder. So there's test delete PNG. So you'll need to locate your banner in the download folder when we go back over to our class website, which we're going to do right now. So we're just going to hop back over to our class website. And we're going to click on the gearbox up here, bring that down arrow. We're going to go to Edit Site Layout. And it says click on the parts of your site you want to edit. We want to edit the header. So you just click there. We're going to use a custom logo. So click Custom Logo. You need to attach a file. So this is where we're going to find it in the download folder. So we're going to choose a file. There's test delete, and click Open. And there it is. It popped up. I'm going to click OK. And it's saving. Changes have been saved. It's not going to show anything. Oh, there it is. It popped up. So that's what it's going to look like. All right, we have that up across the top. I'm going to click closed. And all right, so far, there we go. Now I can change my background color so I can add a little more color to it. And to do that, I'm going to click again up at the gearbox, more actions, and I'm going to go to manage site. And within the manage site, down here on the left is themes, colors, and fonts. This is going to bring up, you can change the background. I don't want that. Get back out. Sorry, I'm going to go back in there to manage site. Themes, colors, and fonts. There we go. Oh, I just had to scroll up. All right, so in here, I can change the background color of the entire page to a color. So I can make it a light pink. Let's see what that looks like. You can go down here and check it out. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm just going to click save. And changes have been saved. I'm going to click back to my website. Okay, so there you go. Now maybe I don't like it so bright and white here, so you can play within the edit site, sorry, the manage site. You can play within there. So I'm going to go back into there, back into themes, fonts, and colors, and it will change different parts of the website for you. I've only gotten as crazy as the background and the banner, but I know that you can change like the content area. So that you can go to content area, page title, and I can change the page title to whatever color I want. Let's see, color. Or I can change the actual font of it, make it pink. That's going to be horrible. I don't even know what I'm changing. Oh, okay, change home to light pink. So right in here is where you're going to be able to change anything you want. Again, I've only changed the background color, and I've added a banner. I've never messed with the font, but I know you can change all this white stuff to whatever color you choose just by playing within there. And you're not going to break anything, because if you start doing a bunch of funky stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, just click clear all customizations, and it'll take you right back to a normal state. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to go back out to the website. When I go down to this gearbox again, I can go and preview it as a page viewer so I can see what the parents would see. And, all right, there it goes. I think it's beautiful. All right, so if you have any questions about anything with Google Sites, you can find me on Twitter at CoachCLN, or you can email me at cnielsen@krhsd.k12.ca.us. I'll be happy to help.